Greetings. Yeah, it's just going to get weirder. I mean, with angels involved, you never know what to expect. You never know what to expect. I mean, I think we said expect the unexpected sometime last year, didn't we? It's just like, hey, expect the unexpected. Natural disasters, planes don't fly. We just got to leave that in the past. History's been changed forever, but it's just what it is. We just have to leave that in the past. That's what it is. We can't quite put our thumb on what's happening, but it just doesn't matter. I mean, nobody wants to talk about the elephant in the room, and I can understand that. And I mean, people are always like, what is Pisces doing? I'm focusing on my abilities. Everyone's always going to want your gifts just because they didn't do the work to unwrap their own. That's what it is. Right. And now we're getting natural disasters and things. It's pretty much a big illusion. It's a big money-making thing. And I don't think they quite understood that if they hadn't have gone against the divine wouldn't be making the air they breathe work against them. Had they have supported the divine, had they have done good things for the divine, what you want for another is what you want for yourself. But it's just what it is. They would rather have nothing because they're not grateful for anything, and that's fine. It's fine. The universe is going to continue taking shit away, and it's what it is. I can't do anything about that. Right? I mean, it started out small. We notice a little red flag, or a bigger red flag. Natural disaster. It's what it is. And I mean, when they all fit synchronistically, perfect. And it's what it is. It's because they keep putting that energy into the morphic resonance. They keep putting it into the morphic field and manifesting it. I can't hand that shit to you if it wasn't already there. So they think Pisces is doing something to them. No. The universe is giving me the truth that they can't tell, and it's just going to get worse. It's going to go a little bit more. Just post I made. You want 5-star angelic healing for the world? The angels will heal you. They can't believe Pisces survived the unalive magic. Hell, I can't believe people do that shit. It's just what it is. And it's going, but no one's told me anything. I haven't received any letters. Nobody calls. Nobody writes. I mean, clients, people who need something, and that's fine. That's fine. People who need the truth, that's always great to hear. It's what it is. Pisces has to move in silence. Why? Because everybody and their mother is now tied up in it's the end of the world as they know it. That's what it is. Pisces has elevated, walking around like Snow White and shit, and everyone in the past is horrified. Oh no. Confirmation. God is all that is. Angels, archangels, sinner masters, the divine white light. Asked to be a clear and infinite channel for your wisdom at this time, for myself as well as those I do readings for. Namaste. That's the thing. Anytime you start activating your intuitive abilities, manifestation abilities, that's what it is. They do. They want to block your blessings. They want to stop your blessings. They want to take your manifestations because they can't manifest on their own. And that's fine. I call my energy back and return to them what they put out. And I can't do anything about the universe. Vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. So it is. The whole universe has kind of gotten in line to give them all the karma beatdown. And I can't do anything about that. Enjoy your karma beatdown. That's what it is. I mean, when you ask for the truth from the higher self, it gives it to you in mystical and magical ways. It's just what it is. I can't do anything about people's love, people's light, people's health, people's wealth, people's abundance being everywhere. That's what it is. I mean, that's the whole thing about this corruption and what the holdup is. Everybody wants to hold on to what they've believed that's been bullshit the entire time. They can't make money off of you if they tell you the truth. Ooh, nose is itching. They can't make money off of you if they tell you the truth. They tell you the truth, it's up there, but then they fucking tell you, no. They're like, no, don't look at that. No, keep your focus over here. Keep your focus over here where we're fucking you and your children on an island. On an island at that. It's Treasure Island, isn't it? Left brain, right brain, subconscious mind. That's what it is. They want Pisces to be quiet. Hell, if I was rich banging your kids on an island, I'd want people to shut the fuck up too. Cards in the upright? No, cool, we'll flip that around. I bet it does create some haters. That's okay. I hear God's give them the cosmic wrecking ball. Look at that. Yeah, predominant question right now in the collective. We don't even have to remove that negative energy. Storms are doing it for us. Earthquakes, tidal waves. People are already picking up tsunami energy. And I said that last year. When the big kahuna comes, you've got three options. You can run towards that tsunami like a warrior. And it's going to beat you down, batter you, carry you off down shit creek without a paddle. Beaten, bruised, and battered. And then you come back with a tailor-made life like a spiritual warrior. How is Pisces' life guided? Yeah, chances are he was a spiritual warrior in a past life. That's what it is. Or you can go, ooh, I'm a starseed that's wanted to go home ever since I incarnated on this fucking ball of nonsense. Breathe in the blue. You'll ascend instantly. Or you can run. And remember, there is no such thing as fear, my son. And your ass will come back as Adam and do it all over again. That's what it is. We already did that. Oh, I'm glad I asked myself, huh? It's just the paradoxical personality that's a walking contradiction and a tower of karma. So, enjoy. I mean, when I have to fight with a professional half-wit for 17 days on whether or not he's fucking present in the moment and having an understanding of anything that I say. They can't believe what they're seeing, and then you have individuals that want to use and abuse their power with that shit. Okay, great. Now he will forever go down in history as being New Mexico's Dr. Hot Tub and spit on that deluge. That's what it is. God's wiping that shit away. That was a block in our reality that just doesn't deserve to exist anymore. It's like God taking your planet like an Etch-a-Sketch and shaking that shit. So they don't believe in human trafficking? Cool. I don't believe in water washing the state away. Lies in the spiritual community. It's just what it is. Families in the upright are starting to see what's going on, and there's been absolutely no gratitude given to God. Imagine that. Imagine that. Greedy bullshit, and it's what it is. In God we trust, yeah, and it's not that money is the root of all evil. It's people's birthright, what belongs to them. This is a destiny swap gone horribly wrong. They tried to destiny swap with karma and got it served ice cold. Look at that. Lost all their power. And that's okay. They didn't deserve it anyway. Moving forward. Oh, can't change their minds about that. Spirit is not changing their minds about the destruction the planet will be facing, and because it's all out of harmony and balance. Right? You've got reader after reader talking about the ancestors say no peace until justice. Okay, great. So we can't get justice. There will be no peace. That's what it is. So we'll just keep it. We'll keep delaying it. We'll keep delaying it. It's what it is. Every time I hear a reader say, they're like, over my cold, dead body. Well, cool. That's when our blessings are just laying there. We don't have to worry about fucking competition or dealing with you anymore. You're just laying there and we're divinely protected. Imagine that. You're no longer doing breath work and we're just walking around. We're walking around like Sonic the Hedgehog, picking up coins. Most unbelievable, disgraceful shit I've ever seen in my life. Love always wins. It's just what it is. They chose money over love and what? Crimes against humanity, period. You cannot argue with me. You have to walk away from that shit. They're profiting off of crimes against humanity. profiting off the death of their people. Right? You can't have this fucking spectrum of people asleep falling for that shit and then step over into the new world and ever go back into sleep into that. Oh, you know what? This shit that has results, oh, I just got to walk away and go right back over here into the same old same over and over again. Same old song and dance. That's what it is. I mean, when they're trying to silence Dana White, the president of the UFC, because he's fucking telling you general practitioners are stuck in the 3D. They're not advancing. They're not expanding their consciousness, and will argue with you, and then make shit up when they can't figure the fuck out. Oh, they don't like that. That's what it is. We don't like them. So that's what it is. What comes around goes around. The lies are over top of egos. That's what it is. They're all having to self-reflect now. Oh my God, what have I done with my life? Yeah, it's fucking exactly right. We're putting the mirror to their face. That's what it is. That's what it is. I mean, I have no problem leaving that shit in the past. I know that energy is going back on them. Whoever did that crown work with that voodoo doll, I know they've got to have fucking splitting headaches. That's what it is. I can't do anything about that. When I hear a reader say that they attacked the Earth Angel's nervous system, I can tell you, I went to the neurologist over that shit. Told me I will never recover from that. And magically, I recover from that shit. Oh, and then fucking, what does that put me in? It puts me in a hell of a predicament with a fucking dupter that can't believe what the fuck he's saying, making up shit. He's making up shit. And then I'm an asshole. If you're making up shit, why would you tell anyone that? And I know that it's a miraculous healing, but I still rub it in his face. Right? Sometimes it just shows up on the X-ray. Okay, cool. Then why would you tell me I would never recover from that? Then they get mad. That's what it is. They want to play with you. I can play with them. So that's what it is. Families in the upright are starting to see that you got a friend in me. That's what it is. And then you start telling them that, because they want to know. They want to know, I do quantum healing hypnosis technique. I'm trying to come back into society, but people like you just don't like that. What do you mean people like me? Well, people that have been stuck in the same old fucking song and dance that never did anyone any good, that's basically run by a bunch of corrupt reptilians. People in their lizard brain. Here's my card. That's what it is. I was watching some shit last night. You gotta think. I mirror those motherfuckers. So it's what it is. The seer sees the things that you cannot. And you got some poor woman on it. She was talking about Jay Epstein anyway. She's talking about she saw him turn into a reptilian. We've been saying that shit forever. Fucking eating babies and baby shit and whatever. Who knows? We see this shit. I have hung out with reptilians, so don't fucking even come at me. I've been in the Hooters Las Vegas with women going, oh my God, what the fuck is going on? This motherfucker's not real. I've created the crazy blonde lady on the plane before. Look at these failures. Absolute failures, right? And me coming out and fucking expressing, I don't believe anything they said. I think they're absolutely nuts. That's what it is. I don't believe anything these women are talking about. I think they're all fucking crazy. That's what it is. Nobody likes a fucking know-it-all. Okay, great. I understand that. Nobody likes somebody that operates on nothing but sex, fight, or flight in the reptilian brain either. Right? We don't like logical thinkers because they can't connect to their imagination. And even Neville Goddard told you that is the kingdom within. Your connection to the higher self is through your imagination. They can't believe in the shit that we manifest, and Dolores Cannon calls that Mr. Stupid. Right? Did she find a way to help those people? Yes. Are they incredibly hard to work with? Absolutely. But she had patience. She found a way. I'm not saying that she didn't. And then they're shocked and they're, oh God, my entire life's been a logical piece of shit. I agree. It's just what it is. Look at people worried. It's what it is. Spirit is not changing its mind on the inflexible karma that's coming down on this planet. And now the timeline is worried. That's what it is. You got reader after reader talking about they attack you because they don't believe in God. They think we're witches and shit. They think that what is happening to them is because we're doing something to them. Make that shit make sense. It's called an energetic shield. I'm rubber and you're glue. It bounces off me and sticks to you. Right? But where they're getting karma, these other people are getting dharma, and they're harvesting the shit out of it. They're like, oh, well, let me just harvest the shit out of this but there's no, it's a double-edged sword because there's no energy exchange. When I call my energy back, I call all of it. So it's the middle way. I can't do anything about it. And then they're wondering, oh God, it's because they were taking instead of giving, and they were giving instead of taking. They were just giving something negative that was going right back on them. Sorry, there's nothing I can do about that. We all make our own decisions, don't we? Yeah, everything's out of harmony and balance, and we're going to continue nurturing that. That's what it is. You've got reader after reader talking about there will be no peace until there is justice, right? And the last thing they're ever going to do is tell the fucking truth. That's what it is, karmics. Spiritual love always wins, and we're distancing ourselves from the karmics as they get their karma. Karmic lessons were meant to be learned. Did they learn how to break karmic soul contracts? No. Cool. And that means they got to live them out in their egos, being supported by the energy exchange, just like I was saying. It's just what it is. It's just what it is. You've got reader Pisces. You have to let go of the past. Oh, yes, I have, sweetheart. And now New Mexico is flooded. That's what it is. Do I think that shit's funny? No, I think it's funny that they didn't listen to me about water representing emotion. And they wanted the Earth Angel all in their emotions. And that's God's way of explaining what's happening there. That's what it is. Touch not my anointed. Do my prophets no harm. When you overwhelm my earth angels with water, with emotion, I will flood your ass with water. And then the tarot said it before I ever had to. That's what it is. Upright spiritual families are starting to see you got a friend in me and spiritual wealth. That's what it is. The Wheel of Fortune is absolutely turning, and it's running people over. I can't do anything about that. Can't do anything about that. Love, light, and truth set you free, and no one can do that shit. It has nothing to do with the other person. It has to do with them and the divine they don't believe in. Imagine that shit. It's just what it is. How are you possibly going to have a miraculous healing or instant healing or channel Reiki if you have no idea how to channel, you have no experience with QHHT, they don't even believe that shit is why they're in the position that they're in and just aren't conscious enough to realize it. That's what it is. Aren't conscious enough to realize it. That's what it is. I hear they tried to sacrifice an earth angel and now their entire world's gone to hell. That's what it is. I can't do anything about that. Can't do anything about that. That was the energy in the cards last year. Was Aries, Mercury, Venus, the goddess of war, is the last one they want to wake up on this planet. It's the universe's sweetheart. I don't have to ask for shit. I just get to sit here and it bounces off of me. And it's the armor of God. Fucking people are failing miserably. Black magic. That's what it is. I cannot do anything about when these readers are telling you that they're getting together and they're doing everything they can to try to take out an earth angel. Cool. Why would demons want to take out a healer? You think it affects their finances of profiting off your death? Go figure. You think it sheds some light on them banging your kids on an island? Yeah, we're just gonna have to leave all that shit in the past. We're just gonna have to keep moving forward. I can't sit here and waste my 5-star reviews with thousands of women in these other tarot reads hearing about the Pisces Sun star energy, Aries, Mercury, Venus, healer, the Earth Angel, the mystic, with fucking kitty ditty island rich men and fucking everything. The sun shines on everything. Everything revolves around the sun, any way you look at it. Right? When you get into the tarot aspect of things, I got 2 of those. I'm the sun and the Leo rising. It's not that hard to figure out. You got people pocket watching. Everybody's waiting for fucking everything except healing. Imagine that shit. So it is. Now they're floating down Camp Mystic. Imagine that. It's a huge fucking illusion. Moving forward, spirit is not changing their mind. People were worried in that timeline, and yes, health is upside down. There's nothing we can do about that. Right? This is the time to focus on yourself. Fucking, so you've got everybody on the planet, thieves. Fucking, there's no honor among thieves. Great. How are you going to deal with those people when there's only so much food? Right? There's natural disasters going on. I can remember delivering pizzas to a high school when I was just fresh out of high school. I was in college. Deliver pizzas. They wanted to have a pizza party. We come in, we load all the pizzas up, we get it. They want us to serve the pizzas. And they go and open the door, and the fucking kids run in, just grabbed whole boxes of pizzas and fucking took off. Biggest fiasco I've ever seen. And those are the people that you're going to have to deal with in times of an emergency. Look at your shopping malls. Right? Fucking people are looting the malls. Yeah, that's what it is. It's the end of the world as we know it. That's what it is. Right? And Dolores Cannon said, if you want to ascend, you want to go to the new earth, you do not want to be here when the shit hits the fan. You do not want to be here when it's worse than Katrina. She's like, what was the disaster in New Orleans? Hurricane Katrina? I'm like, yeah, she's got a map. Well, yeah, that's the doomsday map. Right? And now we're ascending into union with the divine white light. Yeah, everything happens in divine right time. Look at that. It's just what it is. Prayers have been answered. Love always wins. You have to distance the karmics out of your reality to get your prayers answered. Simple enough. Pisces, how do you do it? I don't. God does. The higher self that I work with in QHHT. That's what it is. I can't do anything about that. Right? In the past, Spirit says all the lies are over top of egos and an energy exchange against men. You think it's men on an island? Go figure. Families of a spiritual nature are starting to see the friendships with wealth in the upright and those putting their heart into their work. Right? We don't even have to remove the negative energy. Spirit got no gratitude out of all this shit. That's why higher consciousness is flipping them upside down. I hear they tried to sacrifice an earth angel. Ouch, to the devil at that. Cool. So if what comes around goes around, and they tried to sacrifice an earth angel to the devil, and Dorothy summoned Jinn. Sirens are outside. Yeah, the magic's coming to the fucking light. That's what it is. That's what it is. Witchcraft. I put something in the community post about the market down the street that's not going to make it. Well, that's been the energy that's been in your cards about a community under judgment from baneful magic and da-da-da-da-da. If you go to the last comment that I found on Reddit, it says, yeah, they were flaky, they were liars, they were real nasty people to deal with. And first thing I think is, oh, well, they were the fickle ones going right to the baneful magic part and just can't. No wonder all their spell work was backfiring on them because they go right to the bad part. Black magic. Yep, fucking not masters of their craft. That's what it is. All right. The predominant question, we don't even have to remove the negative energy. Spirit says they have lost all of their power. They are absolute failures for playing with black magic because they weren't masters. We don't even have to change our mind about that. People were worried. There's death in the cards and intuitions in the upright. That's what it is. Everything's out of harmony and balance in the spiritual world. Yeah, we're going to nurture the fact that these initiations were upside down. Whatever they were trying to initiate the divine want no part of that shit. That's what it is. Women who can teach you anything can tell you that. Love always wins. We're distancing the karmics. Our prayers have been answered, and nothing these people do will ever grow again. That's what it is. That's what it is. They've had every chance available. Now they're worried. Oh my God, look at all this chaos and calamity. La, la, la. Yeah, they were warned. That's what it is. All right. Love is in the upright. Feminines are in the upright. We are distancing the karmics. And they're fighting because of that. They're fighting because of that. I'm telling you what the problem is in the collective. You had a group of karmics that were harvesting Pisces Kundalini energy. They want Pisces energy because you've had an extra lifetime on the zodiac. Pisces have lived an extra lifetime. They were harvesting energy off of the sun. Okay, cool, I'm a Pisces sun. Plain and simple. They were living off of the Earth Angel's back, keeping the Earth Angel at a lower vibration. Yes, and we've ascended out of that. Now it's fucking flipped the tables. Right? Now they can't fucking admit what they've done. We have rose up above them, just kind of bouncing on top of their head, bopping them in the dome. Demons trying to pull you down, and the sun's just burning them. Oh, sunburn, 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 sunburn. That's what it is. We manifested it. They're fighting, and it's fine. I can't do anything about that. The final outcome is emotional balance. 3 ways that jinn or body jumper that all of the tarot readers are talking about that I have physical evidence of. It's the only physical evidence that I have. Right? You got the wrong dead dad for Thanksgiving. All that shit's in the cards. All that shit's hearsay. The only thing I have physical evidence of is that body jumper. Okay, cool. 3 ways. Heightened states of rage, heightened states of fear, and when you're in your passion. It's a sex demon for manifestation. Okay, cool. So here's the deal. People getting heightened states of rage, heightened states of fear. That's what it is, the spirit of influence. Okay, great. Right? You'll see the right. It's called an entity attachment for Pisces. Light triggers their demons. Yes, it's called an entity attachment for a reason. The light triggers that shit. So that's what it is. Greed. Oh God, let's go take as much as we can from the light. Right? Jealousy. Oh God, I'm so jealous of the light. Why don't I have a connection with God? She didn't do the fucking work to build one. Namaste. Can heighten states of rage. That's what it is. If you go and look at any of the paranormal videos on a jinn possession, fucking if you go and look at Lee's feet in the fucking air, that's how it starts. That's what it is. Oh my God, this is horrible. What is happening to me? They're breaking you down, buddy. as soon as you get in heightened states of rage, heightened states of fear, it's got you. Right? All that energy in the cards, them trying to break down Pisces shell. Yeah, that's what it is. Pisces angels are sending that shit back to him. Yeah, absolutely. Sure is. Namaste. And see something, say something. By all means, you have any difficulty, run right down to the local emergency room. Let them know that you've been hearing about jinn possession and earth angels and starseeds and people with psychic abilities, all coming from tarot that's for entertainment purposes only, due to reptilians on an island banging your children and most likely eating them. It's what it is. I can't do anything about that. Run right down there and make a report, by all means. Namaste.